Okay, so now that the bumper's out of the way, we can, you know, clean out the radiators and stuff. So you can see I've got a ton of stuff back here. You know, I got random leaves and rocks, butterflies. Same thing here. So we'll go ahead and clean these out. I can vacuum a good amount of it out, but I want to get these completely clean. There's still a ton of crap in there. And it's easy to take this shroud off. There's a T25 torque screw right here, and then I think that's, oh, right here on the bottom. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's some tabs on the side right here and here that once you take the torque screws out, you just slide it out. So that way I can really get into here and clean everything out. Okay, like I said, there's these tabs here that are holding it in place. So it looks like you just take a flathead, and then start pushing that guy out. And that should be it. Should be able to just slide this guy out now. Just like that. Yeah, see, if I just vacuumed, there'd be all this shit still stuck in here. Look at that. Okay, so now that I've vacuumed out this part, I'm just going to pop this front radiator off. It's held on by a single 8mm bolt right here, and then it just slides into these plastic tabs right here. So I'm just gonna pull it off and vacuum it out real quick, let it hang, and then I'll put it right back on. Yeah, so this should just slide out. Just be careful not to damage any of the fins. Okay. So the radiator's loose now, and you can just kind of leave it hanging. But check out what's behind there. There's a good bit of buildup. So I'm just going to vacuum that out real quick. That should be good enough. Can't get quite everything off. Yeah, you can get most of it off. Let's go ahead and pop this radiator back in. Start from the top. Okay, that should be good. Now we can go ahead and throw the shroud back on. Just goes on just like so. Pop the tabs on this side. I think you gotta kind of get it over the lip first, and then pop it under the front, just like so. Okay. Okay. Now you can slide it into the mounting pads. So now I just mount the 1, 2, 3 screws that hold the shroud in place. Okay, one shroud down. Now we can start on the other side. Let's start by vacuuming everything in here real quick. Somebody put a whole styrofoam cup in here. See that? It's a styrofoam cup. Awesome. So now we can go ahead and remove these 3 screws. Okay, screws are removed. Now I'm gonna hit the side tabs with a flathead real quick. Start pulling this guy out. There's that. There's the shroud, so let's vacuum up. Let's go ahead and get this screw off real quick. And then let's get this radiator free. Okay. Nice and dirty. Alright, that should be good enough. I'm happy with that. It's certainly a lot cleaner than it was, so let's go ahead and put it all back together. I'm just going to slide this top one in real quick. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's solid. Let's go ahead and get the shroud back on. Remember, I'm gonna throw this bottom piece on first, just like so. And then we can get the top portion under here, just like that. And slide it into the tabs. Alright, that's in all the way, so we can tighten down our screws. So this was already loose. The bumper must have came off at some point. But this is your, I think it's the air temperature sensor, the ambient air sensor, and before you take off the shroud, you'll have to unplug it. Again, mine was already unplugged. So yeah, here's the ambient air sensor on the bottom of the passenger side radiator shroud, and the sensor just pops in, and it's held in there with friction into the shroud. But the wiring harness, it's just got this little clip here, this little tab, and you just push on the back of it, and that should lift up enough so that you can pull the harness out. But yeah, to put it back in, you just pop it in place like that. Okay, so with the shroud in place and your temp sensor popped in, just get those tabs, make sure those are all in place, and then you can throw your torque screws back in. So that's it. That's how you clean your radiators. It's a pretty simple, easy to do job if you have the bumper off already. Definitely take the time to do this. I wouldn't necessarily take the bumper off solely to clean the grills, but yeah, if you have any reason to take the bumper off, definitely get these cleaned. So all we got to do is throw on the bumper. So yeah, I hope that was informative for you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.